Hey guys, this is Long Haul Larry, and today we're going to be making another addition to Big Blue. What is the addition going to be? Well, it's going to be a truck GPS. There it is. Ram Mcnally Overdrive 7 Pro. Now I know. Before it even comments even start, you should have got a Garmin. I get it. I have made comments back to people. A lot of people have been making suggestions. I made comments back. It's like, are you a Chevy guy or a Ford guy? It's almost like that. It's like somebody owns a Chevy and that's the only truck in the world. That's the greatest truck. It doesn't matter to me. It does not matter to me what brand this is, as long as it works. That's all I care about. And the main reason why I bought this one, I didn't have to, but the main reason why I bought this one is because it has a port on the side of it that is HDMI. John or JT Travels had found this out. He has the 8 Pro, and it has an HDMI plug in it, and you can hook a cord up to it and plug it directly into a device to record what's on the screen. That's important. We're YouTubers, so we want to get data that we can put out to you guys and show you things. I have seen guys on other channels where they've like put a camera up to it or something like that. Doesn't look the same. It has glare and it doesn't look as quality, and you don't see the full picture, you know. So this is the best choice for me because I'm a YouTuber. So I need something that I can pull the data off and put the picture right onto into a video. So that's the main reason why I bought it. It comes with a ton of features, but that's the main reason. They do have a certain problem, and it's pretty well known. The bass breaks on these. I don't think on this one. It's more relevant on the 8 Pro, the one that John has. It's so heavy and big, and I tell you, not that I know from personal experience, but it's so big. It's like having a TV screen in front of you. It's just so big, and you're driving and you're like trying to see over the top. It's just, I think it's distracting personally myself. So what I want to do is I want to put my GPS up in the top left corner. I mean, then the only thing that it's going to block from me, if a space alien comes down and abducts a cow, well, then I'm going to miss it. Yeah, I guess that's what happens. So that's why I bought the smaller one. And the bigger one, I know for a fact if I put that big 8 Pro up in the corner up there, you hit a bump, that mount's going to break and it's going to come down. This is a smaller one, lighter weight, and I don't think it's going to break the mount. I haven't heard much about that with the 7 Pro. So we're going to give it a try. I know some of you guys are going to be disappointed too. Hashtag Paper Atlas. Or no, I'm sorry. Hashtag Paper GPS. I know, I'm kind of old school. I've been driving off a Paper Atlas. And I have been doing that for a while. That's the way I used to do it when I used to do over the road, but I kind of feel like I'm back to over the road. I'm going to a lot of places I don't know where to go. I haven't been to those cities and stuff. I think that this is kind of important, and it's, you know, to tell you the truth, Mom, everybody has one. I want one too. So that's the main reasons why I bought one. Will it be on all the time? No, it's not going to be on all the time. I don't like to have something that's counting down, because if you have this thing up there and you're driving along and you're like, oh, it's been a while, you know, I must have been driving for like 2 hours, 3 hours, I must have done 100, 150 miles, and I'll say, look at the GPS, you've done 10 miles. So I don't need some counting down. My ELD, some of you guys have commented, you know, where's your ELD? It pops out of the little mount. A lot of times I'll pop it out and lay it down on my seat, especially at nighttime. But a lot of times I take it and I face it down. The reason why I do that is because it has the hours on it. It counts down, saying you have so many hours left to drive and everything. Same thing. It's like a timer. Every once in a while I look over, I'm like, oh, I've been driving for 10 minutes. Come on, you know. It just makes things go slow. So there you go. There's my reasons why I bought it, why I'm getting one. Let's look at it. Well, here you go, guys. There it is. Ram Mcnally Overdrive 7 Pro. You can actually put Sirius Xm Radio on here, and you get a free 3-month subscription for it if you want to sign up for it. Back here it talks about you can connect to your phone, read your messages, respond to text and call, all with your voice. That's pretty cool. It has a camera on it for recording and going down the road, and it also, you can hook up an optional camera somewhere, I don't know where, I don't know if it's wireless or what, but for the rear, so that you can see where you're backing up. That's kind of cool. I'm going to check into it. You can make hands-free calls with it. I don't know if that works so good. John called me one time and it wasn't working so good. You can record a view, track duty status, all for your ELDs. You can actually buy a separate little module that plugs into your truck, and it will connect to this device, and you can use this device here, this GPS, as an ELD. It has a truck GPS, onboard navigation without using any of your data like in a phone. You can play music and everything like the Sirius Xm I'm talking about. And you can go to your truck stereo if you want to. You can plug it right in your truck stereo. You can also keep up on like news and all kinds of stuff. It has like a news thing and everything, and it'll read like the latest stuff that comes over and stuff like that, things that are happening around the world. And this thing actually unplugs from the mount. It doesn't have to be plugged into the mount. It's held down by a magnet. And then you can pull the whole device off, and it's kind of like a little tablet, and it has like games and stuff that you can play with it. And before we even get started, here we go. Just for everybody who's, ah, you got that for free. No, I'm not sponsored. There it is. I paid way too much in tax. I don't know if you can see that or not. $48 in tax. Yikers! That was expensive. That was like twice as much as what I would have paid at home. So, further ado, let's open her up. And I made sure on this one that it was factory sealed. Here we go. Let's see what we got in the box. It actually has, it's a really nice fancy box. I mean, for the money it should be. But it actually has magnets right in here in the lid, so you can kind of keep it in a box. And then you just close it and it'll stay closed. It's like a little storage box for it too. So, there you go. Here comes the packet about Sirius Xm Radio that you can get. And there's actually a $50 mail-in rebate on here, right here. I'm not sure, I got to read it more. I think it's actually for Sirius, but I'm not sure. The lady kind of talked like it was going to be $50 back on this if I sign up for Sirius Xm. So, I don't know. Here's like a protective screen that you can put on there, and what this is for glare, so it doesn't have glare on it. Let's see. Please no return this product to the store. I already turned one in the store. If you're all, call them and we'll fix any problems. Here's the manual, quick start guide. Hopefully it's a really quick start because I don't feel like reading all this. There's everything that comes with it. There's all that the buttons do. I'll look into that later. Oh, open this up some more. It all comes really packaged in a nice foam. Go over here on the side. This is a 12-volt charger. This actually plugs into the base, and you don't have to have the GPS unit actually plugged in. It will recharge whenever it's connected to the base. So you can use it for a 12-volt, which is good. And then it also comes with a 120 plug here. And this one here, you can actually plug this into a 120 outlet, and you can plug a cord from here in directly into the tablet, into the GPS itself, so that if you take the tablet off and say you go back in your bunk or something like that and you want to read up on news or you want to plan your route, it doesn't have to be connected to it, and you can have a cord from here plugged into the side of the tablet to keep it charged. Here's that base that everybody complains about. I don't know if we're going to have that problem because this is a smaller unit, so it's lighter. That's what I'm hoping for. But if it does, then I'll figure out something. I can figure out somehow to do it. What happens all the time, this little thing just popped out of there. Boop. I'm guessing that's for the cords, so you're going to pull the cords in there so they're not just hanging down. Well, what happens is these things here, they have like a little dog ear on them. these little plastic things, and the base will actually go on there and then slide down and locks it into place. What happens to everybody is these little ears break off. So if it, I don't ever think I would take the base off, but let's show you where the base is here. It's going to be in this box. It's this little deal right here. It's right there. And what it does is it just hooks right in there like this, and then you slide it down. And so pressure, gravity pushes down on it, it keeps it locked in. So I mean, if it ever would break, I probably could just glue it on there, to tell you the truth. Because this is the one thing that John complains about, is that the base, it's broken and stuff. I don't know. Get some super glue, John. But there you go. There's the whole base. You can plug in a USB port here. You can have headphones, DC, AC in, and then you can also, this is where the plug for the Sirius antenna for getting Sirius radio, that plugs into, and then this is a little antenna that pops off here, and that's what receives the signal. So that's everything about the base. This here is the antenna for Sirius XM. It's got a magnetic deal. You can stick that out on your mirror someplace or whatever, run the wire in. That'll get your Sirius XM radio in. Don't know if I'll get that or not. You know, it costs money. I don't know. I really don't listen to radio too much. Too busy making videos for you guys. Here's the that screws onto the base that picks up the GPS signal. This here is a little mounting pad that you can stick down on like your dash or something like that, and then that suction cup on the base itself will actually stick to this and keep it. So most people just put them on their windows, but that's what that's for. All right, this here plug, you can go for your radio, for playing XM, for playing the Sirius radio, and this one here is for the charging. This is that cord that has a USB, so you can plug it in here, plug this into a 110, or if you have a little USB port, you can plug it in there, and then this plugs into the side of the GPS unit. Plugs right into there, and it will power the unit, just like so. Or what you do is you have the base mounted in your window or whatever, and it's actually held together by a magnet. See, just pulls off and on, and it's got like a little indented piece. This one sticks out, it's like a hollow thing, and this one sticks out and it's solid, and it's the opposite on here, so you can only put it in one direction. Try putting it on here, it won't fit on there. And then this is where all the little conductivity points are that are on the base, and when those go together, then it has contact and charges and has signal. By top, here's the power button, here's the volume, this is the home button. Over here you can do an SD card if you want to. This is that HDMI, it says right there, HDMI. That's where I can plug in and I can hook up to a recording device and record what's on the screen. So once again, there's headphones, and that'll be all, folks. You can see kind of what the screen looks like when you start it up. Let's pull this off. Oh, shiny, shiny. And right here is the camera, and I believe there's one on the back side. Yep, just like a cell phone basically. There's one on the front. You can take selfies. Hey, look at me. Hey. But you can have the camera so you can record the road, and it actually has lane departure. If you really feel like monitoring yourself that much, those lane departure things drive me insane. Every time you go through a construction zone and the lanes change or something, beep, 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 beep. So we won't be enabling that. So there you guys go. Ryan Mcnally, Overdrive 7 Pro. We'll see what it looks like. Well, there you guys go. That is kind of where I plan on mounting it. I kind of was always planning on putting it up in that top corner up there. I don't know if it's exactly where it's going to sit. I never use my sun visor. I just never do. If it gets sunny, I just pop out. I got glasses, sunglasses up there grabbed. But it's not going to affect any of my field of vision. I mean, like I said, unless an alien comes down from sky, I'm good to go. I don't need to see over there and up. I can still see all my mirrors, everything else. It's good. So that's where I'm kind of planning on. And just to see here, it seems pretty sturdy. I don't know. We're going to see how this works. It does have a little wiggle and stuff like that. If anything, maybe I might attach something like to the plastic over here, put something over here to over here so that it's more secured to the base or something like that. I don't know. We'll see how it holds up. Well, there you guys go. Now you know what kind of GPS I got. We'll see how this thing holds up, how it works. You know, I'll be talking about it and everything else. Like I said, paid full price, not a sponsored. So, why am I not sponsored? Because Larry's got a big mouth. Larry can't say what other people want him to say. So, there's no way I was going to contact him and say, hey, I got the YouTube channel. Send me one. I'll try it. Because then they'd send along. You have to. What happens a lot is with these companies is they'll send you a form saying that you'll do this, 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 and you got to sign all this. And if you break any of that, you're in trouble. So I just can't follow the rules that close, I think. So I just buy the stuff outright and I say what I want about it. And if it's junk, I'm going to say it's junk. If it's good, I'm going to say it's good. Speaking of that, I got to find you guys a link from this. I bought this on Amazon. It is a gel seat cushion. And it's junk. This thing is the biggest piece of junk. I have got to find, I got to look up what the product is and everything on Amazon and everything that I ordered. But this thing is junk. I mean, it's silicone. It's supposed to be, you know, be squishy and, you know, kind of riding on the air and all this stuff. And when you first sit on it, it's like, great. And then after you sit on for about 10 minutes, and basically it just squishes down to nothing. And it's like you're sitting on a piece of cardboard. It's terrible. So that's what I'm talking about, stuff like that. So there we go. I hope everyone out there is having themselves a great day, a great night. If you're not, we certainly can try that over again tomorrow. So I will catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.